All right, and we back with another episode of Hey, I'm Just Asking. And today, man, we're gonna talk about why does Wale get so much hate from DC? Hey, let's start the debate. Now, with Wale, I gotta tell you like some of the first times, like I don't know him personally, but we have performed like at some of the same places on our come ups, right? So like Wale, I remember Wale, like I used to be into music back in the day, right? So I remember Wale, like we started seeing him a lot at a lot of little I guess talent showcases, or y'all might call them talent shows, but I don't call them that. I'll say talent showcases, right? So he will be there. Like Wale might start early. Like I've never seen Wale start later on, whatever card they had, right? But I did used to see Wale back in the day performing, right? So the thing is with Wale, right? It's like one thing about DC. In DC, honestly, to be accepted, man, somebody has to know you. Like somebody. it gotta be somebody was like, oh yeah, that's my aunt's cousin, brother's peoples. Oh yeah, he used to go to Woodson. You know, yeah, he messed with such and such. And so like we've never had the history of anybody knowing Wale. That's number one. Okay. And then like number two, man, like DC has been blackballed when it comes to that I'll say hip hop. When it comes to hip hop, DC has been blackballed. And I can't say it's all the industry's fault. We've burnt a lot of bridges with the industry, right? So, man, it's like they passed over a lot of our what I want to say, our good talent, and like for them to pass over everybody, and then it's Wale, like he is the guy. Like I think that kind of rubbed DC the wrong way because hey man, we had some good artists that were signed. Like we had Section 8 Mob, they was pretty good. We had I used to like this guy, man, and I see him battle rapping now, and I'm like, wow, hey, he kept it going. This guy, Bear Witness. We had, what's my man? Now he gets his money overseas. Tabby, what's his name? Tabby Bonnie. I can't. If I'm butchering your name, my bad. But Tabby, he got his lane and he took his lane and he just went on with his career, right? So yeah, we've had Fat Trail, which some question him, but Fat Trail. We have who else we had, man? We had a few good ones. Oh, what's my boys? One Way, Booby and them. Man, they was pretty good. Even had, videos on BET. Videos on BET. Like the guys that I ran with, I don't want it like we was signed. Like my man Trife Jew, my man Denard the Poet, aka Veno. Man, we had people like that. But they seem to pass us by. So with Wale, like he came out and then he came out, what's that song he had? Like Pretty Girls. So he came out capturing the DC essence of like what the DC sound's supposed to be, Pretty Girls. And I think that did good. I don't think it did really good. It might not have did good everywhere, but it did good in DC, right? So that put the spotlight on them. So everybody, they get to go into man, y'all know Wale? Where is he from? Woo 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 woo. He got a buzz now, so everybody want to know. Okay, not that you have to have street cred, but you have to have some cred. And like with him, I'll say his entourage had more DC credibility than actually he did. So that kind of like put him in a bad light. But not a bad light, because being as though, well, it actually saved him, because I don't think he would be able to represent DC without having some type of DC backing. So he did have DC backing. So the thing that's, I guess it goes left with him, is because he has like that abstract sound, and I think DC, we just felt as though we should have a more of a hardcore style, since this is a rough town. But I can say to his credit, no, his style fits perfect for DC, because we do have a lot of abstract places. Like, I see why they picked him, actually, because the people at Howard University, all the colleges can get on that bandwagon, because it's more college friendly, and it's definitely more radio friendly, right? So yeah, I could see how he got that push. But the thing was with him, like, he never pulled nobody up. And I'm not to say that that's factual, but I can only go by what I see. Now, he's probably given a couple people some cosigns, or might have had good things to say about people, but I guess DC, we expect for you to do more, since we, man, have been yearning to finally get our turn. We have been yearning to finally get our turn, and maybe he didn't know that, y'all. We gotta stop. We gotta stop killing Wale. Not all the way. It's like certain stuff. I agree with y'all, but okay. And so he wasn't pulling people up, and like, that's kind of crazy. Like, DC feel like, man, you have the power to, so that should have happened. Like, if it was just you did free concerts once a week with all the upcoming artists, or you even maybe like how I said you started with at those talent showcases. Maybe you should have started being a judge at some of them, for people to come on your platform, so to put the light on the city, because you had it. Like, hey, look, if you've been on Sports Center, it's no way that you couldn't even started a show in DC. And not to count your pockets, but it don't look like you a broke guy to me. It looked like you kind of like made some money. And then, like, from him to go from Interscope to Maybach Music, Rick Ross, now we like, oh man, we know he gonna pull somebody up now, because that's more of DC's lane, that Maybach Music, right? Now, I don't know if he had anything to do with Fat Trail getting signed to Maybach, but it's like, man, we just didn't see the support from him, so that's why he doesn't get love. It's like, I was watching an Ant Glizzy video on Say Cheese, when he was like, man, hey, look, do he have a DC driver's license? Have he what school did he go to? So like, stuff like that is big in DC. Like, it's actually big if we're going to support you, because we don't support anybody. We might like you, that don't mean we gonna support you. But I think we gotta kind of like lay up off Wale. Cause this is the thing though. Bashing him ain't gonna make it no better as far as him putting anybody on. And let's just say he not putting nobody on anyway, but we still can't bash him because the world considers him as DC. So I don't know, but that's kind of sort of some of the reasons. I hope it made sense from what I'm saying why DC doesn't really support Wale like that. But hey, tell me what y'all think about this, man. Get in the comments, share this video, like, and subscribe. Hey, I'm just asking.